Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. He will lead this one off today. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Votto is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that counts.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
Two and 2. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1. Count 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Adam Frazier waits on deck. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The next 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Reynolds stands at first with 1 out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Polanco on the run. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Bell has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson's there, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jock Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Colin Moran will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. One strike now from Archer.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-0 Cincinnati. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Chris Archer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here it comes, 2-0. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Galvis, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
0-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside. No strike.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
3 balls, 1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and 2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here now's the pitcher. Luis Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. First and second here with nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Moran is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Nick.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
in there, and it's even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Galvis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2 down, runners at first and second. Suarez left field and carrying well. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Derek Holland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Full count now, 3-2. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Pitch on the way. There's ball 4.
Up next for Pittsburgh, no left field.
So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Newman.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Stallings rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they are now on the board, though still well behind. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top, 7-1. Chris Stratton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Galvis behind, 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Brian Reynolds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So here's Adam Frazier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1.
That down 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Galvis is there. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And now pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Senzel backing up on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, and it's a 7-2 game now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Dyson moving in, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that counts.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Reds leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, and it's even at 1. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moran is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. First pitch of the at-bat.
One.
1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Pedro Strop takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Pedro Strop.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The pitcher, number 46.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
First and second now, one man out. Still even at 2-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Michael Feliz been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Moustakas.
Moving off to Cincinnati, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and one, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on top 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
To 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 5. It's 7-2. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The pitcher, number 46, Pedro.
Kurt Casale come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he is in there. At the plate, Nick Senzel. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 7.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Nick Birdie enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 8 and the Pirates 2. Cody Reed, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 23, Cody Reed.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Gerard.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Senzel is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo takes home the win. Chris Archer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.